It was only one day that I will not forget till death.
Is that you, Jill?
Captain Enrico?
Is that voice
Is here?
Yeah?
What is he
alive.
doing here? How did he end up here?
Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
A gunshot.
Enrico!
Enrico was shot from someone behind.
Traitor? Who?
I took a look at him and wondered. Stars. Traitor. So Enrico knew something about this. Is there really a setup? I don't know if I can be sure of anything now, with these whole messed up events we're in. But who is betraying us? And why?
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Barry. Did he mean Barry? Barry had been acting strange right from the beginning. Wesker doubted him too. Did Umbrella use him to set us up? I really cannot be sure. I'm just filled with doubts. Sooner or later, I shall find that out. There is something bad going on here, and of course we are part of it. Soon, we shall know.
You shall know soon, Jill.
With a lot of doubts and thoughts, I continued my way in those dark tunnels. I must find what the hell is happening here, and to us. Going through, I ended up in some creepy chamber, and suddenly a big spider attacked. Now it feels like creeped out. But there's nothing more to be afraid of. We had a lot of surprises for one night. With his little kids, the fight was creepy. I don't want to end up poisoned now. Well, anyway, things ended from my side. I opened up that door, which was jammed by those ugly webs the spider makes. Reaching out a lift, I heard coming steps.
Barry?
It's
Thank God you're
Barry.
safe.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but
Barry suggested that we go down and find out what that voice was.
have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
Going down, the ugly voice broke through the air.
What the hell is that sound? It could be a person.
Barry suggested that I go ahead to find out what
Jim,
that thing is, as
go
he
check
will
it
stay
out.
to back me up in case something happens.
Surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
I went there ahead, to end up with that previously known creature. It's the hunchback creature that I met in the cabin. I knew that fighting it would be a waste of time, so I dodged her and fled. Then, after all that, I came back to Barry.
Barry!
Barry took the lift up and left me to nothing? What is this, a setup? Damn it! Barry is the traitor. I know it now, it's him! It is time to finish this. I continued my way between the caves, hoping not to run into that creature again. My head was flaming with one thing. Barry, the traitor to stars. I didn't take long before I found a ladder and got down, to end up meeting Barry. I moved towards him with slow steps as he turned around. I never said anything. I just approached him. Continuing his words, he drew the weapon and pointed it to me. But I took it out of his hands in a quick move and put him at gunpoint.
Calm down.
It is time to know the truth.
Don't lie to me!
Then, the same ugly voice broke our conversation and headed towards us, making ugly screams.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun.
Barry asked me for his gun before the thing got to us. I looked at him, then handed the gun. We should finish this for now. We started with our guns shooting, but it was useless. We had to find a way to push her down. After pushing some rocks connected to chains, a gravestone opened, and that thing headed towards it. And jumped down to the darkness. I can't tell what this is about.
I don't believe
Barry and I
that
took a
really
look,
dead.
and then turned around to me.
Leave this place up to me and go on ahead.
Okay.
I looked at Barry. What is he up to? Is he really the traitor of stars? Leaving me behind. Enrico's death. Being close to me wherever I was. I don't know what to say. Barry and I took our separate ways, and I was still killed by my doubts about him. I ended up then in a rounded building with 2 insignias. Finding them was not an issue. I set them up, then the circle revealed something with a waterfall. There's a lift to go down somewhere. I went down. The place was mysterious, silent, and very old-looking. Zombies were lurking as usual. Investigating the area, I found out that this was a laboratory, a biological lab. More files then told me that this lab belonged to the famous pharmaceutical company Umbrella. What is Umbrella doing here? And what kind of incident happened here? The clues were kind of sequential. Everyone leads to another. The lab was used to work on a viral experiment, the virus that created all those monsters. Not so long ago, an accident occurred and spread the virus to the whole place. I found more discs, films that filled me with lots of information. One of them was a camera recording by Kenneth as he faced his death by the zombies. But what is this doing here? How did it reach the lab? There I found some slides. Going to the room with the projector, I got the chance to open it up. But this one looked important. It started with mentioning bioorganic weapons. The monsters created with this virus. They were what Umbrella professionally did. And we were happy there with the funding support of Umbrella to the mayor of Raccoon City, unaware of its cruelty. Umbrella at all means was making illegal bioweapons, that's for sure. I continued the slides. It shows the Umbrella personnel part of the viral experiments in this lab. Then... What? This is... Wesker! Yeah, I know him from the sunglasses. This is Wesker. He is part of Umbrella! Wesker is working for Umbrella! Enrico was right. Umbrella set us up. Wesker is the key to that. Everyone in STARS was just an asset to test the BOWs. Why didn't I find that out before? But Barry, what is wrong with him? Why did he act strange? Could Barry be working for Wesker or Umbrella too? This is a setup, and it's time to know more truth and finish this. I took the way back towards the other lab. My head.